Okay, so I just got this email and I actually printed out the documents. But it mentioned that there is a call for entries for the 2025 Open Regional Exhibit at the Pendleton Center for the Arts. And you know, I've never entered like an art contest or anything like this. But I've been trying lately to figure out new ways of networking and getting in touch with artists and people that need artists. And so, I don't know, I think it could be fun. It's only a $10 entry fee, and you can enter up to 2 works for $10 each. And I think it could just be a cool thing to do. I don't know. I don't really have any old work that I would want to display, so I might have to do something new. And I honestly don't even have any ideas for it just yet. But I'm thinking I might do it. It's in March. And I need to have the works done by March 8th. So that gives me some time. Yeah, I think I might do this. I think it could be cool. I'll have to sit down and brainstorm. Okay, I've been thinking about it a little more, and I do really want to submit the 2 drawings instead of just 1. I think it'll give me a better chance and just show more of my work. But I don't know that I have time to do 2 completely new images as well as all the other work I'm doing. So I was actually really happy with my newest profile picture. So I think I'm going to use that as one of the images. I did some sketches at work. I want the 2 images to look good together, to kind of look like a set. And so I'm going to be drawing it in a very similar style to my new profile picture. So let's get started. Going into this piece, the only thing I knew I really wanted was, again, that it looks similar to my profile picture, but also that it had more emotion than that did. I mean, the profile picture is pretty commercial, right? It's for my social media. So I wanted this one to have a lot more meaning to it. And so I went with my love of music and the way it makes things feel like they're blooming. Guys, look what just came in. Look at that. Printed all nice. I'm so excited. I'm really pleased with how they turned out. I did this like border around the edges just in case it printed a little off. I mean, I just used like Walmart printing, which is not always the best, and so I wanted to be extra safe. But honestly, I think the quality turned out pretty good, and it's just so cool to see them like in person and blown up like this. Like, you know, I think when you do a lot of digital art, it can be kind of weird to see it in person. You know, you're used to having it just like on the screen. It's not really tangible, but this makes it tangible. So I guess even if nothing comes from this, I'm at least happy to have my art like printed, and it's cool. Now the next step is just to go out and get some frames. I think I will try going to like the thrift stores first and see if I can find something cool. But it is kind of a weird size, you know, the square. So I don't really know that I'll find anything, but we'll see. Okay, I looked at the thrift store, but I couldn't find anything in the right size, and so Walmart it is. Definitely got a little distracted here, but eventually I managed to find my way over to the frames and got a couple that would fit my pictures. The only square ones here, crazy. Yeah, so there they are in their frames. They're definitely not like the best quality frames, but I think they'll do for what we need. Now we just wait till Saturday when we bring them in. My little brother came with me to help drop the pictures off. Then we just waited a week and it was time for the show.
Everybody for being here. It's awesome.
Let's chat. Okay, So the event took place on Friday, and no, that's not true. Yes, it is. Okay. The event took place on Friday. I went with my sister and my little niece. They had like just this one little room. It was absolutely chock full of art. It was really cool. I think they said they had like 120 submissions or something. I didn't take a ton of video in there. Mostly I didn't want to get in everybody's way. I didn't want them to feel awkward potentially being on camera, that kind of stuff. But it was really cool seeing all like these people in the community come together and show off their artwork. I didn't win anything, but that's fine. I didn't really expect to. We did all like meet in this like kind of conference room, and they had an artist from Portland who had judged everything and like critiqued work, and she picked the winners, and she also answered a lot of questions, and it was really cool just like interacting again, like having this community experience where we all have this shared interest and we can just join each other and talk about it. I heard like these two ladies chatting about one of their works, and she did this gorgeous like woven tapestry, and very cool and eclectic and abstract. And she was mentioning that she had almost like cut it off her loom because she like noticed these little mistakes, and the other woman was like, I mean it's not my kind of artwork, so I just don't even see that. I just see like this beautiful work. And you know, that common experience that all artists have of noticing our own mistakes but nobody else does. I definitely was like one of the only digital artists there, and that was expected, but also made me feel a little awkward, I guess. You know, I think there's this stigma with digital artists, which is maybe entirely just me putting it on myself and having that insecurity, but like that you're not a real artist, or that it's just easy art because it's digital. And not that anyone was saying that about me, but I was definitely thinking it about myself, just like, oh no, I'm the only one here. But in the end, it's all good. It was really cool to go and to see everything, and I had a great time. I would love to do stuff like this again in the future and just get out and interact with people. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you stick around, check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.